This is probably when I realized that transactional sex wasn't for me. She texts me, hey, I'm here, I'm at the gate. I'm like, bet. So I walk out there, she's looking cute. Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like I said before, I like to feel worshipped, I like to feel admired, I like to feel wanted. So I didn't like when she walked up to me and I was the one reaching out for a hug. That probably set the tone right there. She was like, oh, this nigga a green bean. This nigga a good lick. He clearly is starving for attention. He's fresh from the States where the women ain't checking for this nigga. He's starved of attention. He's starved of physical touch. This is about to be a clean lick. And I kind of got that energy from her. I didn't get energy that she was into me or attracted at all. Like during our text message exchange, it was kind of like that. And I assumed that she was attracted to me because we matched on Tinder. But when you think about it, they not matching with you for romance. It's, I need as much money as I can. I need to make as much appointments as I can. And you can be one of those appointments. Kind of reaching for a hug or whatever. And she gives me a little hug and kind of laughs. And we walk down to where my room kind of is. But before I get to the room, I say, let's go by the pool real quick. Because number one, I'm not in a rush. And number two, to be honest with you, I'm looking for the girlfriend experience, which is why I did what I did on my last trip where I stayed with the girl for a couple days in Cabarete. That's what I prefer. That's what I enjoy. I'm not really just looking for sex. I'm looking, like, if we spending time together, I want you to be like my shawty, even if it's just for an hour. So my dumb ass, my lame ass walks her down to by the pool. And I'm just talking about how beautiful it is and how the pool it was huge. The pool was huge. And I asked her, like, you swim? And she's like, yeah, but not now. And I kind of am joking, like I'm gonna throw her in. And she's like, no, my hair laid for the gods. That's what the gays say, right? Like that shit was straight as fuck. I don't know what Dominicans do to the hair, but that shit was so straight and she looked so good, bruh. And I was just like, let me stop playing. So I said, let's go to the room. So we go to the room. I asked her, you smoke marijuana? And she's like, see. So I passed her my marijuana vape. Nigga, she smoked more of that vape than I had it in its existence, bro. She just hitting that motherfucker. I'm like, God damn, bro. Like, savor that motherfucker. Overdosing on that shit. I'm like, bro, like, that's real weed. That's not vapor. That's not nicotine. Like, chill. So I take it back from her. She says it's cold and she turns off the AC. It's fucking hot in the Dominican Republic, but whatever. She turns off the AC and she takes off her skirt, bro. Just takes off her skirt and just tosses it to the side. Well, and she just got her panties on. So I look at her and she's just looking at me, and I guess she's expecting me to like grab her, throw her on the bed and just fuck her. But like I said earlier, I need to feel like you want me. Like, give me a kiss. Come hug on me. Come kiss on my nipples, on my neck. Grab my dick. Do something. Some niggas don't need none of that. Some niggas, as soon as they see pussy, they ready to go. That's not me. I'm not that pressed. I'm not that thirsty. Like, as much as I want it, I need a little, you gotta turn the car on. You feel what I'm saying? So she takes her skirt off and she's just kind of sitting there. And I'm like, all right. And we just sitting there. And I'm like, you want a drink? And she's like, no. And I'm like, all right. So I start playing music. Don't ask me why I start playing some Atlanta shit and not like bachata or merengue or any of that. I have a whole Spanish playlist, but for some reason I'm playing Non-Vicious in that bit. I don't know. Maybe because I just got off the plane 2 hours ago. I don't know. But I'm playing Non-Vicious and I'm just like, and she's just sitting there. And I said, I'm bored. Like, I'm bored. Like, this is boring. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, she was like, well, what you want to do? Like, we're typing to each other on the translator. She's like, well, what do you want to do? You know, sex? And I was like, yeah, I want to have sex, but like, this is just like, we just sitting here. Like, this is like, I want to go outside and dance and drink and shit. That's what I text her. And she's like, okay, go dance and drink. I'm expecting her to say, okay, let's go dance and drink, then we can come back and fuck. That's what I'm expecting her to say. But I think in her mind, she's like, well, while you go do that, I could go have another appointment or two, nigga. So go dance and drink. I'm about my money. So I'm sitting there like, damn, like, cause like I said, y'all, quality time and physical touch, those are my love languages. I'm not getting neither. So I'm like, all right, well then let's go then. And she's like, okay, cool, but you have to pay for my taxi. Hold on. Finesse. And niggas probably fell for that shit plenty of times. You come over, you don't show them no love. You come over and just take your skirt off and it's like, fuck me. What? I'm paying for that? Nah, get out. But now that I'm telling you get out, it's, oh, I need 400 pesos. No, you don't, twin, because you got dropped off for free. So why am I giving you 400 pesos? I don't give a fuck if that's what. How much is 400 pesos? That's a little under $8. 400 pesos might be like $7. I don't give a fuck. I got nothing from this exchange. You came over here, smoked up my weed, you pulled your skirt off. What am I paying you for? Before she said she need the money, I was like, we'll just link later. I'll go out. We discussed that we'd link later. And she rolled her eyes. She just clearly was not into me or into being there. And she just wanted her money. So that's when I realized, like, transactional shit is not for me. Like, I need passion. I need desire. I want a woman to want to be there, bro. And you can't pay for that unless you discuss it. Or unless she's just, like, new to the industry, I guess. I feel like new girls are like, they're gonna focus on giving you a great service. I don't know. Or maybe it's older women. I don't know. But I'm not giving you shit, bro. Especially when I know he dropped you off down the road, bro. I could walk down there. He dropped you off for free and you asking me for 400 pesos? So I walked her out. Mind you, I did extensive research. So of course I asked her if she had an ID. And of course she dropped that ID off at the security. And of course I gave security 200 pesos to fuck with me. Do not let this girl leave with her ID if I'm not here. So she don't want to cause a scene. So I get her out the gate. Told security to give her ID. I considered it because I'm just a nice person with a kind heart. I was like, maybe he did charge her, bro. So I was going to give her 200 pesos. But then I thought to myself, bro, if you give her the 2, like, that's kind of like, bro, if you ain't going to give her the 4, don't give her nothing, bro. Because she tried to finesse you. So if you ain't going to get finesse, don't get finesse. You feel me? So soon as she walked out and got her ID, hasta luego, closed the gate. And I walked back to my room. And honestly, I felt like an asshole, but I knew she was trying to finesse me. And fuck that shit. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Brooklyn, but I live in Atlanta. You feel me? You're not finessing me, bro. So she left, text me some mean shit. Never heard from her again. I did see her again though, and we locked eyes, but we kept it moving. I'm glad she ain't send the goons after me.